And this was not meant to be the Murthy table, but it just happened to be. So I just want to talk a little bit for a minute. There are some moments in a parent's life which is way beyond proud. And I'm sure most of you have experienced it, but these are major landmarks in a child's life. His first steps, his first words, academic recognition, graduation, marriage, and ultimately grandchildren. Peer and industry recognition. Recently, my son Arjun was chosen as one of the Crane's 40 under 40, and the recognition will be tomorrow night. And so, yes, it's a huge deal. He's only 34, and this is not his. He's been nominated for many other industry recognitions. But these moments for us as parents are leaps of happiness beyond words that I can't even express. Today's induction of my son Arjun Murthy is another one of these moments. As many of you heard, I married into Rotary, as Bala has been a Rotarian for almost as long as we've been married. As a matter of fact, you probably heard me say that Rotary is my in-laws. And it's an absolute true statement because we started speaking even before we got married into Rotary clubs all through the Pittsburgh area. And in some aspects, Rotary has always been part of my adult life. Similarly, my son Arjun was born into Rotary. He's attended numerous meetings and activities starting at the Grand Blanc Rotary Club. But the biggest and probably the most life-changing events was through his middle and high school years, I think. Let me give you 3 examples of Rotary and influence on him, and he may not even realize that they influenced him, but as a parent and as a mother sitting back, I think that you would probably agree with me. And if you see tears, it probably won't be from me, it'll be from Bala, because he's such a passionate Rotarian. But many of you have probably heard of the Rotary International Hosting Fellowship, of which we've been members, as I said, ever since Bala joined Rotary. This fellowship allows people of mutual understanding, international understanding at the very basic level, being hosted by fellow Rotarians in every country. We've gone across the world, and Arjun has traveled with us. As a matter of fact, we made it a point to use our vacations to stay with host families across the world. Just to name a few, Bala and Arjun stayed in Normandy, hosted by a family who was impacted with the whole World War II in Normandy, and they have history that you would never learn in a classroom. Arjun spent a couple days with his family. He learned a lot, where he got to hear a lot of the accounts of World War II personally. Sorry, I'm just turning my page. He's been to southern France, where he experienced his first nude beach. I don't know if he remembers that. He remembers that. Again, staying with the Rotary family, who then flew him on their personal airplane to the Italian Alps. And I believe they let Arjun kind of pretend to take the controls, whatever, but it was an experience, again, that you can't get in a classroom, and this was at a middle school age. He's been to Japan and really understood Japanese culture by staying with a Rotary family there, traveled all through Japan. But the second experience I want to share, so these are all ongoing experiences for us, because every chance Bala and I, and now with our grandkids, we will try to stay with a Rotary family, so we see the country from that side. The second experience I want to share is, and you probably may have heard this before, is how Rotarians in Cancun helped him and his lovely bride plan their destination wedding. I won't go into all the details because there are numerous ways that they helped us, but thanks to the Cancun Rotarians, we had one of the best wedding experiences. And instead of wedding gifts, we were asked to donate, and as a matter of fact, this was from my daughter-in-law, asked to donate to support the local schools in Cancun, which, again, through Rotary, I think there was 2 or 3 schools, one of them on a global grant, that we were able to support, along with have probably one of the best wedding experiences. The third experience was just a few years ago when my daughter-in-law, new to our family at that time, Olivia took her first trip to India, where Arjun and her delivered 150 backpacks to 3 Rotary schools. One of the schools was a school for blind girls who have been there from the time that parents basically couldn't take care of the blind kids, and so they send them to this school. It's a live-in school. And Olivia told me that this was probably one of the most profound experiences in her life, seeing the smiles and happiness in those children. The way they greeted her, the way that they really appreciated the thought. And those are just three of the many, many life-changing experiences I could tell you that Rotary has had on our family, especially Arjun. As I said, Arjun probably doesn't even realize some of these events because he was born into Rotary. So I could go on, but today it's my immense pleasure, and I mean my immense pleasure, to finally induct Arjun into the Rotary and Rotary Club of Troy. And I know that his children are also interested because we've exposed them to Rotary already. As a matter of fact, his oldest son, Jackson, who's 4, says, Gammy, is it Rotary Day today? Are you going to Rotary? And many of you have seen them at events already. So it's a path in our life to continue to support Rotary. And so with that, I think before I ask Arjun to come up here, Lee, District Governor nominee Lee, if you could come up and say a few words as well. And then I'll give you them.
Well, welcome to the family of Rotary. I wanted to say to you, you've got more experience in Rotary than probably anybody here in the room because you've had international travel. And I go to a club and I tell people, you know where Rotary starts? Outside the door. It's not in the magazine. It's wherever you find it. So what I want to say to you is your folks have taken you down many roads, many Rotary roads. The best road you're going to ever lead is the one you carve for yourself. So the path you carve is what will make you a great Rotarian.
Thank you. Arjun, could you come up here for a second?
What?
I'm going to pin him.
Okay, go ahead. So come on, do you have another speech that goes with that?
Nope, I do not.
So, as a Rotarian being pinned, you are accepted into not just this club, but the world of Rotary, that you'll be welcome in every club around the world equally. The Rotary pin is a passport to anywhere, any place where Rotary meets, and you'll be welcome there. It's an invitation to do service above self anywhere you find that you are walking in the world, any place you go.
Thank you. President Jay and District Governor nominee Lee, I know Arjun was not a member when I was a district governor. This is what we give to all the members in the district.
Yep.
So I'd like to, it says, the joy of service and giving, District 6380.
Thank you. Welcome to Rotary.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Everybody should stand up and give them a warm welcome.
Thank you.
And I just want to formally welcome our newest Rotarian in the Troy Rotary Club, Arjun Murthy, and present you with your certificate of membership and a lot of information.
Thank you.
Welcome. And if we could take a few minutes and have everybody come down and shake Arjun's hand. Arjun, sorry, I keep pronouncing your name wrong.
That's okay, we call it Juna for short.
Okay, I'm not going to do
That
that. But if everybody wanted to come up and say welcome, we appreciate it.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Very nice to meet you.
Welcome, Arjun.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you. Good to meet you guys.
Good luck.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Best wishes
Thank
to
you
you.
very much. Going forward. Thank you.
He's our president next year.
Thank you.
Next president.
Maybe.
Maybe you get one to follow you.
Places you've seen and you'll see more.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
This is one of the best days in Rotary is when we get to induct new members. It's hard to even conceive as you as a new member since your experience with Rotary probably exceeds, like Lee said, just about everybody in the room. So welcome, and you're always welcome. And it is truly, I mean, as evidence of Marcus being here, from reaching out to me a week ago saying, hey, I'm going to be in Troy for business. Can I come by? And of course, you're always welcome. Welcome, appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Okay.